I have a puzzle for you, and I believe the solution may be vital to your future. The puzzle is this: are you aware that till 50 years ago it was normal to be slim? Diets didn't exist, and all our food choices were driven from within by our intuition. How? We simply relied on our basic instinct, intuitive eating. It was designed to lead us intuitively to the right foods our body needed. The puzzle for us today is what changed. Controlling your weight was never meant to be your job. You have a self-contained internal system designed to do the things necessary to keep you slim and healthy for life. It's the same internal system that kept us slim and healthy for centuries. It worked perfectly till an industry came along and decided it was time for human beings to design and manufacture all our foods, and they had the industry that could do it. This was a time when the term human intervention was considered the key to our future health and happiness. It was inevitable somebody would turn their attention to our own body. It wasn't enough to mess with nature. We had to take it a step further and try to re-engineer ourselves. Essentially, the industry was not part of the intervention movement, but it was certainly a convenient base from which they launched their assault on our unknowing internal system. To break forever intuitive eating, the only thing that stood in their way. It was brutal, and the consequences have been devastating. So the answer to this puzzle is simple. We're the victims of bad behavior by a heartless mega industry willing to do anything, including a brutal attack on our basic instinct, intuitive eating. They brutally broke an intuitive eating system that kept us slim and healthy for centuries. They followed that up with a continuous drive to take over all our daily foods. To guarantee their success, they developed a mix of chemicals they proudly called the Bliss Point, which was added and is still added to all their products. They had no qualms knowing that this would lead to a mass addiction. They were government approved, or at least ignored. The result has been an obesity epidemic, morbid obesity, and diabetes type 2. It's the cause of many deaths every day. This leaves only one question: what are we prepared to do about it? There is only one solution, and it's explained in detail in the soon-to-be-launched webinar, The 3 World Events That Made Us Fat. Most of the webinar will be a Q&A that will answer every question. To get an invitation to the event, make sure we have your email. Just download the free report. You may also want to tell your friends about it, because this is a growing issue that will eventually affect everybody unless we stop it now.